Hi and smiles, everyone, and welcome. It's Colleen. So this is part 2 of the book pages, making them into pockets. And I will link the first part 1 at the end of this video because I have quite a few ideas here. I haven't edited the first video yet, but of course you're going to see that one before this one. And I think there's probably 10 to 15 I showed you in that video, and I've got another 5 or 6 or so or more in this one. So that's quite a few pockets that I'm going to be able to show you. So I perhaps will name these 15 plus book page pockets kind of video. So anyways, I'm going to just jump in to this second one and show you a few more that I hadn't showed you in the first one because I didn't want to make the video too long, and it was already long enough, I think. All right, so we'll just keep going with this. And the book pages are awesome for pockets because you already have the start of a background, and then you decorate from there, right, with the book page and the words themselves. So this next one I want to show you here is this one. Is this the one? No, this one's a slightly different one than this one. Okay, so this started out like such page. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it the one side in, fold the second side in just like that, right? And I had cut these pieces off. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to make 2 pockets right here, and then we're going to make a side tuck with this one is what we're going to do for variety. So let's get this. I wonder if this is going to help or if I should make a notch. I think I'm going to make a notch. But first, let's glue this one in. So with this one, you could choose to place it on this side, or you can choose to place it on this side and have your 2 pockets, your 2 other pockets coming this way, right? But I'm going to put it on this side, is what I'm going to do. And then we'll put this one along here, and I'm going to just notch this. So I'm just sort of lining it up with where it will fold and putting a notch in. Yeah, so it'll fold about there. So I want to put a notch kind of right in the middle of there. You could measure it out if you want to. I'm not going to. I just guesstimated where they would be, and I think that'll be fine. Okay, and then I'm just going to glue this in. Just like this. Just along the bottom here. And then I'll have those 2 pockets. Right there. There we go. And then I'm going to glue this one along the edge of this, and we'll have a side tuck. That's what I'm going to do with this one. I wonder if I should go along. Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to glue it on the two sides, just like that. There we go. Whoop. Wanted to slide on me. Now again, I love, love, love sewing for texture. So you can certainly sew this, but you don't need to. All you need to do is glue. Oh, that works just fine also. Then it just folds in on itself like that. And there you go. And then you can just open it up. And you have a pocket here, and then a little slide right there. Isn't that cute? Yeah, I like that one. I like it. Yeah. Well, I like them all, really. But then you can clip that in. You could glue it in also. There's no reason you couldn't. And then you could just have it flipping out, have this part glued in. So that would work for that one too. So there's that one. And then this one is similar to this one, but instead I would glue this in either side, but then these pockets are slightly different. They're triangle pockets, right? That's all that's, well, it is slightly different. And all you do is put your triangle pockets in, but it's the same concept. And you would use one less piece, like this would go, is the page. I will show you here approximately what the page is like. So your page is like this, so you're not going to use the whole page, right? You would have this piece that you wouldn't be using, which is fine because in the end, all these pieces here that you may have cut off making another pocket, you can use in this one, right? It would work just fine. And you can make this a square pocket, right? Or, I'm just looking now, you can make 3 that were the diamond pockets, but I think I like the idea of the pockets, well, maybe like this, and then having a square pocket in the middle even. So you could position those any way you wish, but very, very simple. Just fold in your 3 like we did before. Have your triangle pockets, which you would, I cut off the side, you would make out of the side of your paper. And there you go. It's just a variation of this one here. They're both quite similar, right? Okay, so this one, very, very easy, and you could put it this way on the page, this way on the page. You you can glue this down like I did here, or don't glue it down and you have another side tuck. So this one's quite easy, just one piece of paper. We're going to fold this down on the one side, and then we fold it in half, and there we go. This one is just slightly smaller than the way I'm doing it here. And then all you have to do is glue here, along here, and then along here if you so choose. Well, depending on which side of the page you're putting it on. But if you were doing this side, you could not glue this side, and then you have an extra pocket there. Or if you were going up this way, could you do a tuck there if you want, right? which I don't know if I like that idea. It depends where you put it on your paper. And then you can also leave this one open, which I think would be a better way than this edge here, right? So there's it's very easy to make this pocket. Just use your paper, one piece of paper, fold in to almost the half page mark when you fold your page in half, and glue here and here. And then depending on which way you want to put your paper, you could glue this way, or you can glue just this way, tuck in here, or glue it all down. And then you, like I rounded the corner there. I sewed it around because I like the sewing, but you certainly don't have to sew, and I won't bother gluing that, just like at this time. Okay, so we can keep this moving along. This one here, very, very simple too. All I did was fold up the page just like that. I wouldn't make it as large, as wide as this at all. This is just shaping it into a tag. So let's see here. So I'd fold up just like that. And from there, I would cut the sides to form it into a tag. And you've got a tag pocket. I'm going to just trim this here, and I'll make this one real quick because it's quite a pretty pocket. Okay. So then all I'm going to do here is fold up this way. And you can make this pocket any size you want, right? I'm going to leave it about there. So then all I'm going to do is, where's my glue? I'm going to glue this. Just like that. Glue it in place. And I'm going to just take my scissors and perhaps about like that. Then I just take my piece and I rotate it over to the other side, line it up on the edge here, and then I'll have even. Both sides will be the same. And there we go. Now, I had sewed around this one. I like the sewing, so I'm probably going to do that again. And then I also put a hole in the top just because I like that look. But that is basically how you make that one. Very easy. And if you wanted, if you felt this was not secure enough, before you glue this, just fold it over once over, just to make the edge even more strength to the edge. This one I made a little bit wider. I should have brought it in just a tidbit more, but it's still going to work just fine. So there's that one. All right. So this one is quite interesting because you can make it into 1, 2, 3, and a 4th pocket. You could make it into, well, I guess these are all 1, 2, 3. This one is the same. 1, 3, and that's a 4th pocket. So 2 here. So that's the same. So basically with these ones, all you're going to do is take your paper and you cut it in half, take your one paper, fold it, and it all depends where you want to, how deep your pocket you want to make a pocket. You would fold the piece that's going to go inside. So all you're going to do is fold the bottom where you want it. So that's your first pocket, to form your first pocket. Then your second piece, you just slide in where, and decide how deep and how far you want your pockets to be, right? So what I'm saying is you could also go a little shorter, right? And then your pocket's going to be closer together here. But then, no, you're going to have to do it to a certain, probably 3/4 of the way up, because you will not get that top pocket. So I'm working this out as I'm speaking to you guys. Okay, so for this one, you need one piece, your middle, the one that you are using inside, 3/4 of a fold upwards, and then you just make whatever size you want on the bottom, and then you just slip this one in here, and all you're going to do first is glue these two sides, just like that. Put glue on either side. You don't need to do the bottom. And place that inside near your fold at the bottom. Line that up. Okay, and then you're going to glue this one, this piece, what you fold, 3/4 fold, you're going to glue to form the next pocket. Just need to put some glue along the sides, just like that. Then you formed your other pocket, and it's going to be quite a deep pocket. And then you fold your last pocket. You folded your back piece of paper, then you secure it. And there you go. And then you can round the corners like, oh, this is a little bit long here. I don't know what happened there. Probably didn't cut it quite right. Okay, and then you can just round your corners at the top or not, just like that. And there you go. You have a 4 pocket. 1, 2, 3, and then your 4th is behind. Now, what did I do with this one? I think it's the same, except I just made this, the inside sheet of paper is smaller, not as long. So I can bring it down further, have more showing here if I want. So it's just a different variety, the length of your paper will decide where your pockets are going to sit and what it will look like. So you can make a variety of different pockets there. And if you really wanted to, I don't know what I did with, what did I do with that one? What I cut off there, I'm thinking just now we could actually put another pocket right here, couldn't we? But I don't know what I did with that little piece that I cut off. But that's what you could do, is make, oh, here it is. Well, it's not the exact same one, but this was together, right? So the piece that I cut off, so we're going to pretend that's it. We have the 3 pockets here just like this one. But the piece that I cut off, I could also glue in there. And then I would have a fourth pocket, wouldn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, instead of a 3, right? So there you go. That's another idea from this one idea. Okay, so there's that one that you could use. All right, and what do I have? Oh, this one's very, very simple. So this one is, well, all of these are simple, really. Anyways, I'm just going to take my sheet of paper, just like that. I'm going to fold it up, I don't know, about in half. Then I'm going to fold it in half this way. Bring it in. There we go. And instead of this being on the inside, I'm going to keep this on the outside. And then I'm going to just put a little notch on each side of these. Just like that. Like that. Right? Then all I'm going to do is glue. I'm going to ink this first. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. All right. And then I think I'll round this corner up here. Whoop, wrong one. Let's make sure we're lined up properly here. Okay, now let's cut this off. Have a nice rounded corner. Then I would just ink all the way around that, right? So then, there we go. And then let's glue these. I'm just going to glue the sides. I don't need to glue the middle. Okay, there we go. And there we go. So we have a pocket here on this side. Whoop, that's got to glue together. And a pocket on this side, right? And you could just clip that right into your journal. Make it as wide, as long as you want. I really like that. Or you could go this way, but I like that it's on the outside. I think that's a cool way to do it. And then if you wanted to, you could take a piece and that go across here and make 2 pockets in the inside and 2 pockets on the outside too. I just thought of that. That would work really well too. Okay, so then we're going to do this one. I'll set that one aside. Okay, so for this one, again, we are starting. We're going to fold. Let's fold. Okay, we're going to form our outside first. So let's fold that in half like that. I made this a while ago, so I'm hoping oh yes, I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so we want to fold this to be about like that. I'll use this piece too. Then we're going to take this piece and we're going to fold it up from the bottom to form those middle pockets. Or the pocket inside, but I see that I went and I kind of put a V in here with this one. That's what I did. So I'm going to V this. for heaven's sakes. Come on. So all I'm doing is cutting a V. So that forms the V at the bottom like that. And then these parts, I think I just made these. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to cut this in half. Just like that. I should have used a little thicker paper forming this one, but that's okay. Okay, and then from here, I believe what I did, yeah, I just did this, but I also V'd up the side of this. So all I did was cut in. And you wouldn't have to do this part if you don't want to. I just thought it looked good. So then I just V'd it like that. And you can put it as far up as you want, your placement of that. And then this one, maybe, yeah, this one maybe will go here. This one, there we go. Okay, and then we'll go this way with this one. So I'm going to just put a V in here. We'll go up that way. And then this one, I needed to just cut a little bit of this off because I cut it the wrong way to start with, but that's okay. There. All right. So we have the 4 pockets in this one, right? And that's how we form that one. And then I rounded it right on all 4 corners is what I did here. So all I did was, let's go with the middle one, is I just cornered all 4 sides of this one. And I like that look. So you can round the corners, you can sew, you can do all those things, right? And then I cornered this one. There we go. Voila. I'm not going to bother gluing this all together at this point just because I don't want to take the time in the video. But that is how you make this one. Okay. Then from there, what did I do? Oh, this one, very simple. It is basically 1 page, fold up. And then what I did was I folded it in 3s. Just like that. And then I notched each one of these. I really like that look of a notch. And so there's no cutting, no nothing. All you're going to do is notch each one of these. This is a very quick little pocket that you can make if you want a very fast but interesting pocket. And then you're going to be able to hold 3 tags in there, right? So that's all there is to that one. Is the notches is what I like. Here's one that I did earlier, right? With a little larger piece of paper. And then, of course, you ink all of this. And the other thing you can do, again, is you could round the corners. So I'm going to do that. Whoop, I keep grabbing the wrong one. But you could round these corners adjust the... There we go. Oh, this one doesn't want a round for me. So I'll just do it with my scissors. Okay, and then you round these corners as well. I think I might have something stuck in there. Hopefully not. I don't know. Nope, it did it. And then round this corner. And there you go. Right, with some nice rounded corners. And yeah, I don't know if I'd sew, well, you could sew this all the way around, all four sides, and then when it folds up, you'll see all the stitching for that one. Okay, so we've done one like that already. Okay, this one here is a nice slim. It would be a cool one to put like a bookmark that you may make, and you want to put it in your journal with a pocket. You could do that, or small tags. This one here would be long enough for a bookmark. So this one's quite simple, just a piece of paper. We're going to fold it into, let's see here. We'll do this side, and then we can fold it in this side, like that. And then we'll just glue up the side, but first we want to do, okay, so that will form the back, but first we want to make this little pocket. So we're going to pull it up as such. I think I already made my fold there before, so I'll leave it there, but you could make this a little bit smaller if you want the back to be longer. And did I? Yeah. So then I'm going to put a notch in here in the middle, so we know where that pocket is. And we might as well put our notch up here too. Right. Okay, from here, what we're going to do is we are going to glue these to this. And then we're going to fold over like that is what we're going to do. Yeah. So let's glue the bottom to the top. Oh, you can hear my Zachy. Hello, Zach. That is our kitty cat, our rescue kitty cat. And he wants something. He's calling for me. I think he might want to go outside, but he's going to have to wait a minute. Okay. So then we'll fold that one in half. And which way do we want to glue this? Just a minute, honey. I'm almost done. Okay. So then I just put a glue along the bottom, or each side probably would be best that you're folding in. And then along the one edge, because we are going to overlap it a little bit. And so we're going to bring this down. And then we're going to bring this over, overlap it slightly. And there is our pocket. That's a little off, but that's okay. It just adds character. So it has pocket here, and then a nice long pocket, and then your behind pocket. And you could, of course, if your page is quite wide, you can make this wider. But this is a nice one. You could glue it in, but it's a great one to clip in as well. It is as your other one. So, did I have one more here? No, not that one. I'm just looking here, guys, at what I do have. Yeah, I think that is all of them that I wanted to show you in these 2 videos. So I hope that I showed you some different pockets that you would like to give a try to. There is probably more, but at this time, these are the ones I wanted to show you. And if I do come up with some different ones, I will sure to make another video about them and share that with you. But that's it for today, guys. Just a few more. I do recommend you go watch part 1 because I have a lot more pockets in that one. It was just getting quite a bit longer, so I wanted to make a part 2 just so it wasn't too long. So hopefully these videos will help you and you can refer back to them if there is some pockets that you want to give a try. This is a great mask making thing to do with all your book pages also. And please remember to like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. Leave a comment below and I will for sure get back to you. And I want you all to have a lovely, lovely day and a crafty kind of day. And I will see and talk to you soon. Bye.